Leadership crisis at Company X. The episode happened in 2015, where a Malaysia company with Chinese management, Company X, was acquired by Australia Machinery in early 2015, an Australian organisation with flexibility Western working culture versus Asian typical working culture. Mr. David Koh, the GM of Company X China plant, has been serving the company for the past 15 years and known as one of the senior employees, one of Company X's best people. Commented by Abdul Rahman during the retirement day. The story started with David Koh refused to sign the audited financial statements from the China factory in late December 2010. From the point of view of Kamal, he started to investigate the issues by sending the CFO to the China plant on the financial status and the issues of the resignation of key personnel from the finance department. The conflict was started with the Project 3C, which Kamal has created as a key for the restructuring of regional branches of Company X. The restructuring project was taking autonomy from the regional unit heads. Therefore, it created an unpleasant relationship between the headquarters of Company X in Malaysia and David Koh, the general manager of the China plant. Mr. Kamal volunteered to meet with David Koh alone while others are waiting at the conference room. Mr. Kamal recalled that meeting as his most painful 3 hours because of stony silence from David Koh. They both had a monologue conversation which Mr. David Koh did not open his mouth and Kamal began to lose his composure with frustration and anger mounting. Alicia suggested David go back to Malaysia HQ and they would take it from there. "We can come out with a position for you if there are none you wanted currently," said Alicia to David. Kamal has planned that Alicia will be taking over David's position in China plant by instructing him to hand over the documents to Alicia. However, David had ignored Kamal by locking his office and left the office without saying a word. The next day Kamal received an email from David saying that he was sick and could not come to the office. Kamal knows that legal advice was needed, and he immediately contacted the legal advisor whose advice is to break the door of David's office. They also immediately draft eviction notice to David to end his employment with Company X. Kamal wishes to centralize the management and educate the people with one machinery operation for the whole group of companies. David Koh insists that local management is the best practice for the China branch to adapt to the local culture. This is the point of dispute in the leadership crisis. What could Kamal have done differently in his relationship with David Koh in the Project C3 initiative?